Today we are taking a look at Hatsune Miku from Vocaloid. This is the outing dress in the trio Try It figure line by FuRyu. Hatsune Miku began as a singing voice synthesizer developed by Crypton Future Media. Producers worldwide use her voice to create songs and share them online and at events. She is portrayed as a cheerful virtual singer with teal twin tails and a bright stage presence. This channel brings you figure reviews and anime merchandise updates straight from Japan. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. Her face gives a soft first impression, leaning slightly youthful while still fitting the more mature outfit. Open eyes and a small parted mouth suggest she has just noticed something interesting on her walk. The sideways gaze keeps the expression from feeling static and adds a quiet sense of curiosity. Gently arched brows reinforce that softness rather than pushing the face toward a sharp or severe look. Her eyes use yellow-green irises with ringed printing and a narrow vertical slit-style pupil at the center. The print lines stay clean at the edges, so the eyes read clearly even with their more stylized design. A glossy finish over both eyes catches small highlights and makes them stand out against the matte skin around them. Framing the face, short front strands fall over the forehead, while longer locks rest near the sides of the cheeks. Behind that, long braided ponytails travel down the back, with the braid pattern staying consistent along each length. Toward the ends, the braids loosen into soft curls that flare outward and add motion to the hairstyle. The light teal hair color receives subtle shading in deeper sections, keeping the volume readable without heavy contrast. Toward the tips, the color lifts to a lighter teal tone, suggesting gentle gradients rather than abrupt shifts. A mostly matte finish on the hair prevents unwanted shine and lets the sculpted strands define the texture. On top, a dark gray hat sits firmly above the bangs, its brim following the flow of the hairstyle. A red rose on the hat echoes the larger rose at her waist and pulls attention back toward the face. From the chest down, the outfit starts with a dark gray strapless dress that keeps the neckline clean and simple. Across the upper chest, thin straps cross over the skin before meeting a small collar detail just below the neck. That gold-colored collar accent becomes a neat focal point and breaks up the darker tones around the shoulders. Ruched sculpting through the bust area adds depth to the fabric and suggests a slightly thicker material without looking heavy. The sculpted folds travel downward in soft lines, so the dress feels like it is resting naturally against the body. A brown belt with a silver buckle wraps the waist, giving a clear break between upper and lower sections. The metallic buckle is sharply defined, and the small size helps it read as hardware rather than a chunky ornament. Just behind the hip, a large black bow anchors a red rose at the most dramatic point of the dress. Subtle sculpted wrinkles appear around the waist and skirt, matching where the fabric would naturally bend as she moves. Closer to the hem, the dress widens slightly and adds layered folds, suggesting a soft yet structured material. Her shoulders sit in a relaxed position, with the torso turned slightly so the chest does not face straight ahead. This twist keeps the bodice from feeling flat and works with the legs to form a gentle diagonal. One arm is bent upward, bringing the hand near her chin in a thoughtful but casual gesture. The other arm extends downward and slightly back, matching the direction of the skirt and echoing the walking motion. Fingers on the raised hand curl lightly, giving a delicate feeling that suits the fine accessories and dress details. From the front, the combination of chest straps, belt, and rose detail gives the upper body a clear visual hierarchy. Moving down from the waist, the skirt continues the dark tone, but opens out enough to show believable thickness. Fold lines continue from the waist into the lower sections, keeping the drape consistent instead of splitting into unrelated shapes. At the center, the sculpt leaves a clear gap between the dress and legs, helping the silhouette stay readable. One leg carries the weight, planted firmly so the body has a convincing center of gravity. The other leg crosses in back with the knee slightly bent, adding grace without feeling exaggerated. A small lift at the back heel hints she has just shifted forward, capturing a single moment in her step. Because the legs are bare, the gentle curves at the knees and ankles become an important part of the design. The sculpt keeps those forms smooth, with enough definition to suggest anatomy while still matching the stylized face and hair. Black high heels finish the look, with a glossier surface that contrasts against the matte skin and dress fabric. The heels stay fairly modest in shape, reinforcing the idea of an everyday outing instead of a showy statement. This gives the lower body direction, guiding the eye upward along the figure instead of stopping at the ground. She stands on a circular purple base with decorative print, which supports the character while echoing the elegant styling. Taken together, the leg positions, skirt volume, and footwear create a calm walking pose that still feels spontaneous. This figure is approximately 19 centimeters tall. That's about 7.5 inches. For size comparison, here's a 350 milliliter can. That's about 12 ounces in the US. Overall, this outing dress version of Hatsune Miku feels like a calm moment from a walk through town. The sculpt captures a gentle pause mid-step, as if she has just noticed something pleasant nearby. The sideways gaze and small, open mouth support that idea, giving her a curious but relaxed expression. Up top, the strapless dress, crossed chest straps, and small collar detail frame the neck and shoulders in a tidy way. The big rose and bow at the waist act as a clear focal point and pull the eye toward the silhouette. Long braids, soft curls, and the dark hat with its matching rose balance everyday style with a slightly dressy mood. The color choices work together smoothly, with teal hair, dark fabric, and red accents forming a simple and memorable palette. From different angles, the twist through the torso, the crossed legs, and the lifted heel keep the pose feeling alive. The walking stance looks stable yet light, so she reads as mid-motion without feeling tense or exaggerated. Her size sits in a comfortable middle range, making it easy to pair with many other prize figures on a shelf. For fans of Hatsune Miku, this version offers a quieter, more casual side that still feels unmistakably like her. Collectors who enjoy elegant outfits and soft everyday scenes should find this design especially appealing. Displayed alongside more performance-focused Mikus, this piece can add variety and a gentle change of pace to a collection. That's it for this video. If there's any part of the figure you liked, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.